applying again and again. I was not getting any response, and I was also like, it's sad why I'm not getting any response from any university. And so like that I was applying for 3 years.
So how many emails you sent to supervisors?
Around more than 100.
More than 100?
Yeah.
Australia or other countries?
I sent to Australia, UK, Canada, Japan, everywhere. In Australia, if someone is applying for PhD, and for girls, they have a lot of opportunities for women.
Hi, are you a PhD student?
Yeah, I'm a PhD student at UDS.
Which year are you in now?
I'm in my second year, so recently I finished my first year, now I started my second year.
So what's your major?
I'm doing my PhD in civil engineering, so it's specialized in structural engineering.
What's in structural engineering?
So basically that structural engineering in my study it covers the building materials, especially concrete and cement. So in my project we are trying to produce new supplementary cementitious materials, so that's what I'm doing there.
So are you working on, did you get any scholarships?
Yeah, I got a scholarship. So my project is industrial funded one. So I'm working with one company. So I'm getting a fully funded scholarship. Like it covers my living expenses and it's provided by my industrial partner. And also I got the scholarship to waive my university tuition fee. It's got from UDS.
How did you get such company scholarships?
So actually, first I didn't focusing on finding an industrial one, so I was just trying to find any scholarship. So first I was just like looking in internet, like under university name, under civil engineering department, who are the professors who work under the same area as I work. So, and then I was like writing to them, like I was writing email to them, and when I saw some advertisement in internet, I was applying through that. And my current PhD opportunity, how I got it was, so I saw my professor advertise that in his LinkedIn, so I applied through that, and then I had to face for like 2 interviews, and from that I got this.
You got 2 interviews from the supervisors?
Yeah, I got like first interview I had with my supervisor, my industrial partners, and some other funding project. Like I think there was around 8 people in the interview. Yeah, there were a lot. And then after that there was another interview, I think with 3 or 4 people. I think that's were like the first interview, just to get to know about my background, my research interests, and all these my qualifications and stuff. And then after that, the second interview, they're mainly focusing on whether I'm ready to come, about how my visa processes will go, or if I select what will I do, those things.
Any interesting things or most memorable things you remember about your interviews? Was that difficult?
So I wouldn't say it's so hard, but still I wouldn't say it's easy. So basically, mainly they ask about my research experience. So like when we apply for PhDs, so we have to send our CV and many documents they require that they ask, and then so if they see we have some research experience before, and if that research experience is related to their project, they start to ask about that, just to check whether we have some understanding, we have some knowledge about the field. And then so they ask the same thing from me, like most of technical stuff. And then after that they have some like common things like my strengths, weakness, how I will work, all these stuff. Yeah. In Australia, if someone is applying for PhD, and for girls, they have a lot of opportunities for women.
Why?
So as an example, in civil engineering industry, they try to bring women into the civil engineering industry.
So why did you choose to do a PhD?
one thing is like after doing my like research back in Sri Lanka, I really wanted to do something, like I wanted to do some research, and I was really enjoying that. And then since I was a lecturer, I wanted to go to academia, and as a requirement I had to do PhD. And then I came here, but now when I come here, now like I prefer go to the industry than. The challenging part would be, I would say, when I was applying, and I was applying again and again, I was not getting any response, and I was also like, it's sad why I'm not getting any response from any university. And so like that I was applying for 3 years, so that was the critical part. Yeah, I think.
The last question is that any suggestions to get potential PhD applications?
If someone like to apply, if they have any idea which university they like to go, like they can just search in the university website and find who are the supervisors that working like similar to their research interest. Or if you don't have any idea what are the universities that we can apply, they can search in Google QS ranking university, and then you can find the university rankings, so you can easily find what are the universities that we can apply. That's how I found. And then once you find the professors, send emails to them, like mention your details, your qualifications, like you would like to apply, do a PhD, and like that. And then until you get a reply, send emails.
So how many